Evening everyone. Just trying to enjoy the last few moments of summer. A little bit of a different style of video today. I'm about 5 days out from Tallinn Marathon. Yeah, and for my last video before the big day, I thought I'd film just a week of training. My last big week before the big day, before I enter my taper. It's funny, I don't actually like day in the lives. I think most of the time they're just crap, but for some reason I really like week in the lives, so I just thought I'd give it a go really. So the aim of this week was just to have a little bit of drop in volume but still keep that intensity, and then I go into the 2 weeks of taper. So different style of content. I'd really like to know what you guys think. Maybe leave a comment, or yeah, let me know what you guys think, what you thought was crap or what you thought was half decent, and maybe I could do it again. And without further ado, I think we'll start with Monday. Welcome to my family gym. Pretty lucky. My brother's pretty into his weights, so got a little squat racks, pretty decent. We bench, some dumbbells over there. Oh, not that I'm going to be using much. I'm literally just going to be here for like 20 minutes. I'm going to do a little bit of glute stuff and some calves. That's probably about it. The legs are still pretty sore from the long run I did yesterday, so yeah, it's just really hard to fit in the gym. I'm just going to show you one exercise that I quite like doing. It's like a harder version of a clamshell, and it's just going to work like the side of your arse cheek essentially. Because I always feel that on really long runs, that is without a doubt the first part of my body which starts to ache, and I really start to feel myself just get tired. So I feel like in the last marathon block that I did, I integrated it pretty well and it did work, I think. So I've maybe slacked off slightly recently, so I'm just trying to get back into doing it. Oh my god, forgot to start my Strava. I might lose my streak otherwise. How's the gun, Shona?
Painful.
Really?
Painful, man. Ah! Ah! But it's good.
Like a good pain?
Kinda.
See, I'm not the only one recovering from a big run this week.
My last long run before the big half.
Yeah? How are you feeling for the big half?
Ready.
Love that.
Ready to eat yourself. Put your camera on.
Alright. Back in the city, in the big smoke. So yeah, got the train down from Edinburgh to London this afternoon. And when I started this week, I thought I was just gonna have training on Tuesday, track session as normal. But a friend messaged me yesterday asking if I wanted to take his place in a 5k because he was injured, and I was quite keen to do that. So I'm doing a little shakeout, and I'm just gonna do some strides in my spikes. So and there you have it, 6 times 15 second strides. Now daft, as they say. Oh, I tell you, the way my quads are feeling right now, I don't think I'd have been able to do a session. I think another day's rest, this should be alright for tomorrow, but I'm certainly putting no pressure on myself. Oh. Back to work today after 4 days off. Life sucks.
This time, Bertie Hopkins there in second.
Fucking hell, I know. Oh, I just finished that 5k race there. Good workout. It was bloody tough. Set off too fast at the beginning, obviously. I was thinking it couldn't be any worse than my last 5k race on the track.
It can.
Well, but thankfully it wasn't. Went down like 17:31, I think. And yeah, decent. That's just kind of where I'm at, really, I think. Go on, John!
As Jackson comes down the 12 under left, he's going to be in and around 12 minutes. Verity here as well. She's going to be so close to sub 16. In a performance inside 16 minutes, 15:50. George Jackson and Verity Hopkins. 16 minutes, 15:56.
That's me finished work, so I'm gonna go do, quite lucky, I work out near Richmond Park, so I'm gonna go do a lap of Richmond Park, maybe a lap and a half or 2 laps if I'm feeling really good, at sort of a steady-ish pace, which is what I've been trying to do maybe every other week during this marathon block, so just as a way of getting in another sort of semi or medium long run throughout the weeks. Oh, not bad, eh? Admittedly, I've started to feel a bit of a slight niggle in the back of my left knee, which is the same niggle that I could feel when I got my hamstring injury. So I do have to be, I think, really careful these next few weeks. I kind of just want to get through this week, and then the volume and intensity will really start to drop. It's funny, I think normally after the race you're kind of disappointed, and then the more you reflect on it, the less disappointed you tend to get. I feel like it's the opposite way with last night. I've got to remember it was just really just a workout. It wasn't something that I was targeting or tapering for. But the thing I'm disappointed with last night was it ended up just being another kind of regression run, really. Got slightly slower each lap, which I didn't actually think I was doing until maybe the last mile, and I looked down at my watch. That's 2 5Ks I've done on the track now, and God, they're so much harder than the road. I thought I went out fairly conservatively last night. I think I started at like 82, 81 second laps, but then I think about some of the more experienced people that went out and were behind me. I'm thinking, oh, I really shouldn't, like, I should be using that to my advantage. I should be going off behind these people, and I just never did, even though I thought I was being smart. Wouldn't fancy my chances. There you go, 24k, that's sort of 432 average. Nice bit of elevation, as always, going around Richmond. I forgot to put my chafe cream on, which is quite annoying. Yeah, that's my Thursday done. I've definitely got an ever so slight niggle at the back of my knee, so I think the next 2 days I might just go on the bike tomorrow, and then Saturday probably go to the gym, maybe do a swim as well. So oh God, I never check the weather before I decide to cycle. I really need to get into the habit of it. Oh well. I'm using Shona's bike now, every now and again these days, because my bike got stolen a couple of weeks ago. So, sad times. I feel like I've been fully indoctrinated into London life. Absolutely drenched. Thought it would go off at some stage, but it never did. Ooh, would you look at that? Very nice to come home to. Thank you very much, Shona. Oh, lovely. I think Shona's feeling a bit bad because she's away in a hen do and it's my birthday tomorrow, so bless her. So yeah, not a lot of training done today on this glorious Friday. Nice rest day. A few pints with some pals after work. I couldn't even be bothered cycling the whole way home, so got the train halfway and then cycle back. So yeah, it's been a very chill Friday. Right, change of plan. I was gonna go to the gym and do like an hour on the bike there. The back of my knee feels alright and I could probably run, but it would just be silly and I want to be fresh for my long run tomorrow. So I thought an easy hour on the bike would be good, but it's just too nice a day, so I thought I'd do the real thing. And I'm gonna, I don't know, do an hour, maybe go to like Battersea Park or something and then come back. Nothing too strenuous. The definite downside of this being I haven't got a Scooby now where I am. I think I'm in Fulham, which makes sense because this place is quite nice. There we go, finally made it. I'll do one lap and go home. Spotting everyone out doing the long runs, very good. Right, decent wee cycle there. About 24k, pretty chill, nice weather, what more can you ask for? I think I'm probably going to just chillax for the rest of the day. Yeah, I'll catch up, watch the last of UTMB, which would be quite good. God, that TV looks like it's flickering, but it's not. Yeah, and that's about it. I mean, it looks like it's getting pretty gloomy now, so that could be me for today. And then yeah, just try and carb load for my session tomorrow. I'm trying to just like treat the last few of my long runs like an actual marathon run, so yeah, carb loaded and all that sort of jazz. Wow, look at that. That is incredible. The buzz you must get off running through that. Ali, ali, ali! See these precision fuel stuff. I've started trying the gels for the first time ever, and I quite like the gels, but see this carb mix. Oh my god, it's terrible. Like, it tastes like absolute ass. I don't even know. I'm actually not too sure what flavour it's meant to be, but it's like electrolytes as well, and it's just terrible. Like, honestly, yeah, really bad. Boy, it's really impressive watching these people do UTMB. I don't think I'll ever catch me doing them 100 milers, but I would definitely love to go out there and just, yeah, have a bit of good time in the mountains, really. Yeah, it's definitely one thing to kind of tick off. Maybe do like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure there's like a 15k or something still with like 1,000 metre of elevation. That'd be good. Good morning. It's 6:30 on a Sunday morning, and this is me now prepping for my long run. 4 Weetabix and a banana. As we get a bit closer to the big day, I do try and replicate what it's going to be like on the actual day. So getting up early, having my breakfast. So the plan for this long run, I'm gonna go back. I'm quite lucky, I've got some pals joining me. So we're gonna run to Dulwich Park and I'm gonna do 6k of marathon pace, 5k, 4k, 3k, all the way down to 1k of marathon pace with 1k float in between. See, with this current niggle that I've got, what I do is like every time I wake up, and it hurts like when I hyperextend my legs. So every time I get up now, I'm just straight away testing it out. So this is what I do. I just like, I'll get up and then I'll just be like constantly like standing on this one leg, just trying to see if I can lean into it almost and like hyperextend it and see if it hurts, and it's all right. So yeah, hopefully I come away today and it's not more sore. These are my 2 potions that I'll take, so a bit of electrolytes and a carb drink. This one actually tastes quite nice. It just tastes like you've put in ice and sugar in your water, so what's not to like? Oh, it's another beautiful day. I'm trialling. I've been wearing my tights, my half tights throughout this block, but I'm trialling my shorts today. I've got all my gels in there. It's jiggling about like mad, so it's not a good start. Okay, and we're back. Oh, that was good. Post long run feed. I was going to say we need to do a shop, but I eat beans, cheese and toast all the time, so this is actually fine for me. The only thing I don't have is cheese right now. I've also got a hummus and gherkin sandwich. But yeah, ended up doing 6k of marathon pace down to 2k. I patched the last 1k just because my quads were dying and it wasn't going to go well. Really happy I had Stephen and Elvis pacing me, so that was very nice of them, and they did a great job. I think that definitely, I feel like throughout this marathon, actually I'm going to eat first and then I'm going to do all this. Oh, so yeah, where was I? I feel like that's been a theme of this block so far, because it was short. It's only been like 7 weeks of actual training, and within that I've only managed about 6 actual long run sessions. I feel like I've had to make them a bit harder, or increase the kind of intensity and volume of them a bit quicker than I would have ideally liked. I would like it to have been a bit more gradual, and it's kind of just, yeah, almost all of the runs I've cut slightly short, just because I've not been able to do that, and then I wouldn't be able to recover for the next week. So just, it is what it is. Maybe I've done the wrong thing there, but yeah, just trying to do what I think's right. I think it definitely does mean that I'll set off more conservatively, maybe around like 4-minute Ks to begin with, and then just see how I feel at halfway. And I tell you what, this tape has come just in time, because yeah, I can definitely feel the back of my knee just pinching now. Yeah, I'm going to take probably the next 2 days off. I've then got a mile race, and then that's it. So yeah, that's the block done, which is class. So buzzing. So 2 weeks of taper now. The aim of this week, like I say, was just to drop a little bit of volume, but still keep the intensity up, which I feel like I've done that. So yeah, just gotta hope and pray that the body holds up now. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed seeing a little bit of what someone who completely wings all his training really gets up to, and what I've been doing. So yeah, as ever, hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to give the video a like, that would really mean a lot. And yeah, subscribe perhaps if you want to make sure you don't miss how I get on in Tallinn. So yeah, take care guys.